Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today at this most inspiring and proud moment, the 2024 Scholarship Presentation Ceremony. To officially begin, it is my pleasure to invite the President of the Rotary Club of Barbados West, Mr. Gregory Hazard, to extend a warm welcome.
Thank you, Secretary Marcia and Chairman of our Scholarship Committee. Good afternoon, everyone. Honorable Sandra Husbands, MP, Minister of Training and Tertiary Education, Deputy Permanent Secretary, Ms. Kim Dong-Zegard, Senior Administrative Officer, Dynamo, Ms. Diane Goodridge, always nice. Administrative Officer, Ms. Tracy Squires Clark, nice to meet you. Scholarship winners, and your parents and friends, other members of the ministry and distinguished guests, fellow Rotarians, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Greg Hazard, and I'm this year's president of the Rotary Club of Barbados West. Rotary Club of Barbados West is only a few months away from celebrating its 50th anniversary, and I'm pleased to welcome you to this afternoon's Scholarship Award ceremony on behalf of the 47 members of my club. 25% of them are ladies now as well. We've transitioned from being all men to having quite a good bench of ladies. Let me thank the Ministry of Education and of Training and Tertiary Education and your staff for the immense assistance you've given us over the years in executing this scholarship program, including, it would seem, planting Dr. Sylvia Henry at UE to watch over our scholars. Her help has been invaluable. We could not have done this scholarship program and achieved the success that we have without the involvement of this ministry. Thanks also to all of the members of the club who have served this program in one capacity or another over the years. Rotary West has been doing this scholarship program for nearly 25 years, and we are exceedingly proud of our success rate. Very few of our more than 40 scholars have failed to complete their course of study, and several of them have obtained first-class honors bachelor's degrees. No pressure, Rakaya, Scott, Shania, and Emily. The program's high success rate is set against a backdrop of our scholarship not being an academic one. Once you can gain entry to a course of study at the University of West Indies, you have passed the academic hurdle. After that, we evaluate our applicants based purely on financial need. For those awarded scholarships, we pay all of the expenses not covered by the government of Barbados, including guild fees, books, transportation, etc. And we do this for the duration of the course of study, typically 3 or 4 years. Our scholars have pursued diverse courses of study, which help the national development of Barbados, including medicine, accountancy, hospitality studies, law, risk management, the pure sciences, and foreign languages. You have one of our first-class honors graduates working in your teaching service. Last month, one of our current scholars, third-year law student Ms. Alala Moore, was on the winning UE KFIL team in the annual Caribbean Court of Justice International Law Moot. This is significant because this was only the second time that KFIL has won the competition in the competition's 15 years history. Alala will be addressing Rotary West at our club meeting tomorrow night. And in the audience, she'll find a fellow scholar and Rotary West member, Ms. Natasha Joseph. Rotarian Natasha was the very first recipient of the Rotary Club of Barbados West Scholarship. Finally, I would like to say thank you to the many companies and individuals who have funded this scholarship program through their sponsorship of our annual Rotary Club of Barbados West Dams International Charity Golf Classic, with special thanks to our title sponsor, Dams International, led by Mr. Jacob Hassid. The generous contributions of these entities to our Golf Classic have enabled Rotary West to establish a separate scholarship fund, which has grown to a sustainable stage. We are therefore able to continue this scholarship program indefinitely, utilizing only the interest generated to support approximately a dozen enrolled students at a time. However, Minister Husbands, our ability to help to the extent that we do depends, of of course, on the government of Barbados continuing to underwrite the cost of tuition for Barbadians studying at the University of West Indies. We truly appreciate that this has been the case most of the time, and long may this continue. I look forward to your remarks. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hazard. The Minister of Training and Tertiary Education, Ms. Sandra Husbands, Permanent Secretary Wendy Odell, Deputy Permanent Secretary Kim Downs Agard, apologies, Chairman of Erdiston Teachers Training College, Dr. Sylvia Henry, Senior Administrative Officer, Ms. Diane Gridrich, Administrative Officer Tracy Squires-Clark, who has worked closely with us. We acknowledge you. I also acknowledge our President, Gregory Hazard, Vice President and Committee Member, Horace Cobham, Committee Member, Chris True, scholarship winners, parents, guardians, and well-wishers, and the media. I am Marcia Cyrus, Chairman of the Scholarship Committee. I will offer an introduction and share the vision behind this initiative. Today, we celebrate not only academic excellence, but the power of compassion, the promise of youth, and the unwavering support of a community that believes in lifting others as we build. First and foremost, I must acknowledge the dedicated members of our scholarship committee, past President Horace Cobham, Rotarians Kelvin Jordan Rowe, and Chris True. Your hard work, which included reviewing applications, conducting interviews, and making difficult decisions, has ensured that we continue to select not just scholars, but students with the heart and resilience to thrive. Thank you for your service and diligence. To our President, Gregory Hazard, your vision and leadership have helped shape our values and direction of this initiative. Your commitment to education and equity is evident in every aspect of this program. We are grateful for your guidance and continued encouragement. I also want to sincerely thank the Ministry of Education and its officials, in particular Ms. Tracy Squires-Clark, who has worked very closely with us. Your collaboration and support enable us to align our efforts with the broader goals of national development. Together, we are creating pathways that give our youth the opportunity to succeed, regardless of financial barriers. Last year, we hosted our flagship golf championship at Royal Westmoreland, sponsored by Diamonds International, and President Gregg just referred to it. And we are pleased that we were able to award 4 deserving scholarships students for the year 2024 to 2025. Before we introduce them, please let me remind you about the criteria for the scholarship. Applicants must be citizens of Barbados between the ages of 16 and 20 who have matriculated at a university for the 2023-24 academic year. The scholarship is for study at a Caribbean university and is in the form of an educational grant worth 5,000 Barbados dollars per year for the duration of the course of study. So persons applying for the award, 1, must show evidence of good academic performance and must show evidence mostly of financial need. Currently, we have 6 students in the program. The 2022 winner, law student Alayla Moore, who Mr. Hazard referred to just now, medical student and 2021-22 awardee Celia Gill, and last year's winners Kainara Innes, Tiana Bell, and Chelsea Watson. We are also pleased to report that in the last school year, one of our awardees, Shakaya Curtin, completed her degree in biology and has been accepted into Simon Fraser University to study biomedical physiology and kinesiology. The 4 students we honor today were not only chosen for their academic achievement, but also because of their demonstrated financial need. These are students who, without this assistance, may have struggled to stay on the path toward their goals. This scholarship, therefore, is not simply a reward. It is a bridge, a lifeline, a declaration that we believe in them and in the bright futures that they are building. Allow me to share a glimpse into the lives and dreams of our recipients. I'll start with Rakaya. Rakaya is a third-year social work student at UWI Global Campus whose journey has been fueled by a deep sense of justice and empathy. Having completed practicums at the Welfare Department and the Barbados Family Planning Association, Rakaya is also a proud member of both the Barbados Association of Social Workers and the Youth Advocacy Movement. She is passionate about empowering youth with knowledge about their sexual and reproductive health and aspires to one day create a national domestic violence program. She has spoken movingly about what this scholarship means. It allows her to continue her studies and get closer to the goal of becoming a well-rounded, impactful social worker. Our second awardee, Scott Wharton, and in fact our only male awardee, first in a few years, quite a few years, is a focused and passionate second-year software engineering student at UWI K-Film. A former student of the Law School and a graduate of the Barbados Community College with merit, Scott has already served the public through an internship with the Ministry of Finance's Treasury Department. He's as dedicated to athletics, playing basketball for UWI and the Lakers Club Barbados, as he is to developing his skills in piano and problem solving. His dream is to become a professional software engineer in a forward-thinking company, and this scholarship helps bring that dream one step closer to reality. Our third awardee, Emily Wharton, just 19 years old, is pursuing a degree in international business with Spanish at UE, having already earned an associate degree in Spanish and Italian for business and tourism from BCC. With hobbies including crocheting, hair braiding, and language study, she is carving out a future where she can contribute to the tourism industry as an interpreter. Emily has said that this scholarship guarantees her a sure path to her future, and we are honored to play a role in that journey. Shania Graham, our fourth recipient, her story is a journey marked by resilience, passion, and perseverance. Her love for numbers began in primary school, leading to academic success in the Common Entrance exam and admission to Queen's College. Although the transition to secondary school was challenging, Shania found stability by third form. The COVID-19 pandemic unexpectedly benefited her learning, but personal tragedy soon struck with the loss of 3 close relatives, including a grandmother with whom she lived. Despite the emotional toll, she completed CSEC exams successfully, supported by family, friends, and teachers. A newfound passion for accounting, nurtured by an inspiring teacher, led to further studies at Barbados Community College, where Shania earned an associate's degree in accounting and economics. Now pursuing a bachelor's in accounting and finance at Cave Hill, she aims to become a professional accountant and use her success to help others facing adversity. The Rotary Club of Barbados West Scholarship not only eases her financial burden, but also fuels her determination to make her late grandmother proud and achieve her goals. These young people are more than just students. They are dreamers, doers, and future leaders of our communities. And we, through this scholarship program, have been given the chance to invest in them, not only with our resources, but with our belief. To the families of the recipients, thank you for nurturing them and supporting them to this point. To the students, continue to persevere. Let today serve as a reminder that you are seen, supported, and celebrated. May this be the beginning of a lifetime of opportunities for each of you. In following the program, thank you, we are honored today to have with us a true advocate for youth empowerment and education. Please join me in welcoming the Honorable Sandra Husbands, Member of Parliament and Minister of Training and Tertiary Education, to deliver her address.
Thank you so much, Master of Ceremonies, Deputy Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Training and Tertiary Education, President of the Rotary Club of Barbados West, Gregory Hazard, Past President Horace Cobham, Committee Member Christopher True, other representatives of the Ministry of Educational Transformation and the Ministry of Training and Tertiary Education, esteemed guests, distinguished scholars, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. I was so deeply pleased to listen as Rotarian Marcia Cyrus shared with us your journeys. We are proud of you, and we are deeply honored to be a part of your journey and to be a part of your life. Whenever I listen to the descriptions of the lives of the recipients of this particular program, I'm always moved by the fact that we have young people of caliber, young people of quality, and young people that it is worthy to invest in you and invest in your lives. I also want to sincerely thank the Rotary Club. While we often take for granted those around us who offer support for the various things that we do as a country, as a nation, we fail to understand that there are a set of Barbadians whose hearts are filled with a fervor for service to others, who are unselfish in their attitude towards themselves, their time, and their resources. Having been a member of Rotary and having been a member of a number of different clubs, I know the tremendous sacrifice that is made by committee members and members to raise funds to do things like this. And this successful fundraising is what has formed the foundation to support you in your dreams. And I'm trusting that in your understanding of what other Barbadians have done to invest in you, that you in turn will invest in another generation of young Barbadians, not only by serving in a club and helping to raise funds, but also by the example and role model that you will place in front of them so that they can emulate what you have done. So it is with a sense of pride and immense joy that I have in being able to present the Rotary Club of Barbados West scholarships to you. Allow me on behalf of the Government of Barbados and of course our newly established Ministry of Training and Tertiary Education to express deep gratitude to the Rotary Club West for their continued support of young people in our country. Today we not only just honor the recipients of this scholarship, but the values of hard work that brought you here, dedication, the pursuit of knowledge and excellence. We also thank very much the parents who have supported, prayed for, talked to, comforted, sacrificed for, all of those things that you have done in investing in your children. And it is a grateful nation that thanks you for it. We also want to thank the teachers who would have taken the time to inspire you, especially your story of how you became involved in accounting by having a teacher who had that confidence in you. The government of Barbados is determined in the pursuit of its educational transformation goal to foster a culture of excellence, which requires all stakeholders to collaborate in shaping an education system that is fair, inclusive, relevant, and modern. Our goal is to establish an education system that empowers students to reach their full potential, fostering a future where opportunities are limitless and comprehensive. We are mindful of the fact that our people are our greatest resource, and we must therefore endeavor to provide a bright future for every child towards the development of our global citizens. Education is a leading determinant of economic growth, employment, and earnings. Therefore, I say to you, seize this opportunity, excel in your studies, and go and secure that bright future. It will encourage another young person behind you to do the same. Remember also to give back to your country in meaningful and sustainable ways. Moving towards relevant and inclusive education means actively working to create an educational system where all students, regardless of their background, can have access to learning experiences that are meaningful and directly connect to their lives and current world, addressing diverse needs and perspectives within the curriculum and teaching methods. And let me share with you that what is being planned within the Ministry of Education Transformation is really an exciting change that will make learning an engaging adventure for our children, that will excite them to want to learn, that will teach them a broad range of skills that will help them to be very effective Barbadians. When I came to this ministry and learned of the plans and saw all of the work that has been done in preparation, and it's taken years to do it, I was impressed. I was impressed and, yes, a little bit jealous because I said this should have existed when I went to school. However, that time has passed for me. But what I'm pleased about, that it is in time for the next generation of Barbadian children to have a very positive educational experience. We believe that through tertiary education, individuals are exposed to diverse perspectives, innovative ideas, and cutting-edge research, enabling them to contribute meaningfully to their society and the global stage. Moreover, it opens a world of opportunities for collaboration with like-minded individuals from different cultural backgrounds and disciplines on a global scale. Additionally, seeking tertiary education would empower our young people to become global citizens who are capable of making a lasting impact through their knowledge, expertise, and leadership abilities. Indeed, part of the reason why this Ministry of Training and Tertiary Education was created was for us to intensify transformation at the tertiary level to ensure that all of our students could pursue a tertiary education. And I'm so pleased that you're having the opportunity to get yours. Now, over the years, the contribution of the Rotary Club of Barbados West to our country and society has been a significant development in the education system, given its commitment to the awarding of scholarships to our young Barbadians who've shown interest in developing academically and who have a clear need for financial assistance. And we believe that this is an honorable goal. The Ministry of Training and Tertiary Education welcomes this vibrant working relationship with the Rotary Club of Barbados West, and we commend the excellent work that you're doing in our schools and communities. The Rotary Club of Barbados is not just a recognition of the Rotary Club of Barbados West Scholarship is not just a recognition of past achievements, but it is an investment in the future of Barbados. And we have faith in the potential of you scholars, to make meaningful contributions to your families, your communities, the fields of study that you've undertaken, and our society at large. Each of these scholars that we're going to honor today have shown exceptional promise and potential in respective fields of study. They've exhibited not only the academic excellence, but a passion for learning, a spirit of inquiry, and a drive to make a positive impact on the world around them. And their achievements reflect the values and aspirations this country holds dear. So I want to personally congratulate Ms. Shania Graham, Ms. Rakaya Goodrich, Ms. Emily Wharton, and Mr. Scott Wharton on having been awarded this scholarship. I wish all of you the greatest success in your ministries. In closing, I would like to reaffirm this ministry's commitment to supporting the next generation of leaders and scholars. Accordingly, we all look forward to seeing the remarkable accomplishments that not only those present, but those who've gone before in scholarships will achieve in the years to come. So congratulations, continue on your journey, continue to be an example for all Barbadians, and continue to do your country proud. And again, I thank you, Mr. President. I thank you, Mr. Past President and committee members, for this excellent gift of scholarship to these wonderful young people of Barbados. God bless you.
Thank you, Minister Husbands. I would like to now present the 4 outstanding individuals who have been awarded scholarships, whose hard work, perseverance, and excellence have earned them this recognition. So we'll welcome each one of you in order. So we'll start with Rakaya to share a few remarks on your experience thus far.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to warmly welcome the following dignitaries attending this event this afternoon. The Honorable Sandra Husbands, Minister of Training and Tertiary Education, Wendy Odell, Permanent Secretary, Kim Downs-Agard, Deputy Permanent Secretary, Dr. Sylvia Henry, Chairman of Erdison Teachers College, Tracy Squires Clark, Administrative Officer, Diane Goodrich, Senior Administrative Officer. Also present is Gregory Hazard, President of the Rotary Club of Barbados West, Horace Copham, Vice President of Rotary Club Barbados West and member of the Scholarship Committee, and Marcia Saris, Chairman of the Scholarship Committee. Thank you for the opportunity to speak this afternoon about the profound impact that the Rotary Club of Barbados West members can have on my journey to achieving my career goals through this scholarship so that I can make a meaningful contribution to society. I would also like to thank my mother, who has been my biggest supporter and role model. As I reflect on my aspirations, I envision the next 15 years of my life unfolding in a way that fulfills my professional dreams and allows me to support and uplift individuals in our community facing significant challenges. In the next 5 years, I would have liked to have completed my degree, which will be a bachelor's degree in social work. I would be equipped with the necessary knowledge and skills to embark on a career focused on micro and meso social work. At this stage, I would like to work with all members of Barbadian society to continue learning and understanding how to work with a diverse clientele. For example, I can conduct a needs assessments for young parents struggling to raise their children. My studies will teach me how to approach these assessments with empathy and rigor. It is not just about gathering data. It is about actively listening to these young individuals and understanding their circumstances. It is important to view each client's situation as unique. Therefore, they must be treated respectfully and provided with the best possible solutions. Based on the insights I gather, I can provide tailored support, such as linking them to parenting support groups in Barbados, or giving them access to thorough and updated research to benefit in their parenting journey. Looking a decade ahead, I aspire to lead a program dedicated to supporting victims and survivors of domestic violence, a cause that is close to my heart. It is crucial to recognize that basic needs such as food, water, and clothing are often intertwined with the emotional and psychological support that survivors require. Furthermore, this program would also provide counseling and referral services to other social service agencies that can fulfill their needs. I believe education must be a key component too. Therefore, age-appropriate information about domestic violence could be implemented in schools throughout Barbados. This will help children recognize the signs of abuse and empower them to protect themselves and potentially prevent future cycles of violence. By equipping the youth with knowledge, we can actively create a generation that stands against abuse. Fast forwarding to 15 years into the future, I see myself in a managerial role, overseeing programs that contribute to the greater good of society. At this stage in my career, I will focus on policy writing and advocacy, working directly with policymakers to effect legislative change that promotes the safety and well-being of individuals. I would advocate for stricter laws for abusers, ensuring that they face significant consequences for their actions. This is not just about punishment, but about providing security to victims who often feel unseen and unheard in their struggles. The scholarship will provide me with the educational foundation to engage meaningfully in these discussions and enact policies that bring about real change in Barbadian society. In conclusion, the Rotary Club of Barbados West Scholarship is more than financial aid. It is a stepping stone towards achieving my dreams of becoming a transformative social worker and advocate. With the support of this scholarship, I can focus on my education, gain practical experience, and ultimately make a lasting impact on the lives of individuals in desperate need of support. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rakaya. During your speech, I could not help looking at your mom's face. She was beaming with pride, and I hope you will continue to make her proud, as you have done to this point. I'd like to now welcome our software engineering student, Scott Wharton.
Trying to face you. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. First, I'd like to offer my sincerest apologies for my tardiness. Good afternoon, everyone. As you all know, my name is Scott Wharton, and I'm an aspiring software engineer. I would first like to thank the members of this who made this meeting possible, the dignitaries attending this event. Those are the Honorable Sandra May Husbands, Minister of Training and Tertiary Education, Wendy Odell, Permanent Secretary, Kim Downs Agard, Deputy Permanent Secretary, Dr. Sylvia Henry, Chairman of the Erediston Teachers College, Tracy Squires Clark, Administrative Officer, Diane Gurridge, Senior Administrative Officer. I would also like to give a vote of thanks to Gregory Hazard, President of the Rotary Club of Barbados West, Horace Cobham, Vice President of the Rotary Club of Barbados West, and a member of the Scholarship Committee, and Marcia Saris, Chairman of the Scholarship Committee. I'll now share a bit about myself and my journey up until this point. During my time at the Barbados Community College, I had the incredible opportunity of being able to intern at the Ministry of Finance, where I worked as an IT specialist under a DeAndre Tark. Over 3 months, I contributed to IT operations, troubleshooting issues, and supporting technical projects, earning a B+ for my performance evaluation. My dedication to problem solving and skills that I experienced have further reinforced my passion for technology and taught me the value of adaptability in the professional setting. My goal is to become a professional engineer in a dynamic, innovative company where I can contribute to meaningful technological advancements. I am eager to apply my technical knowledge, problem-solving abilities, and collaborative mindset to drive progress in this ever-evolving field. To me, success is about growth, resilience, and impact. Whether in coding, on the court, as I do love to play basketball, or in life, I am excited for the journey ahead and look forward to the opportunities and challenges that will shape my future. I would like to thank you all for your time and making this event possible. I'm ready to build, innovate, and excel. Thank you.
Mark Scott, and again, congratulations on the award. I'd like to now ask Shania Graham to make her presentation.
The Honorable Sandra Husbands, Minister of Training and Tertiary Education, Wendy Odell, Permanent Secretary, Kim Downs-Agard, Deputy Permanent Secretary, Dr. Sylvia Henry, Chairman of Erdison Teachers College, Tracy Squires Clark, Administrative Officer, Diane Goodrich, Senior Administrative Officer, Gregory Hazard, President of the Rotary Club of Barbados West, Horace Cobham, Vice President of the Rotary Club of Barbados West and member of the Scholarship Committee, Marcia Cyrus, Chairman of the Scholarship Committee, and all other specially invited guests, fellow recipients, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Firstly, I want to express my sincere gratitude to the Rotary Club of Barbados West for granting me this opportunity. I am truly humbled and honored to be one of the 4 recipients of this scholarship. Obtaining this scholarship not only allows me to cover my academic expenses, but it also reminds me of the hard work and dedication which has brought me thus far. I am given yet another reason to persevere and strive for the positive future ahead of me. It is a symbol of the support I have and continue to receive from family, friends, and mentors who believe in my ability to succeed. My resilience is dedicated to my grandmother, who passed away in 2021, as she was one of my biggest supporters, and I will continue to make her proud. This investment in my education pushes me one step closer to a successful career. Upon completion of my studies, I will give back to the community and especially to the Rotary Club of Barbados West, who are of ongoing assistance to me in furthering my education and achieving my life goals. Thank you for your consideration, your charity, and assistance in helping me to further and complete my studies. It is my absolute responsibility to do of my best and reap great results. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shania. I'd like now to call Emily Wharton to the podium.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to extend a warm welcome to the dignitaries attending the event this afternoon. The Honorable Sandra Husbands, the Minister of Training and Tertiary Education, Ms. Wendy Odell, Permanent Secretary, Kim Downs-Agard, Deputy Permanent Secretary, Dr. Sylvia Henry, Chairman of Erdison Teachers College, Tracy Squires Clark, Administrative Officer, Diane Goodrich, Senior Administrative Officer, And I would also like to extend a warm welcome to Gregory Hazard, the President of the Rotary Club of Barbados West, and Horace Cobham, Vice President of the Rotary Club of Barbados West. And a member of the Scholarship Committee, Ms. Marcia Cyrus, Chairman of the Scholarship Committee. And all other parties present, I would like to say good afternoon and thank you for your attendance. To begin, I would like to share a little bit about myself. I first began my studies at the University of the West Indies Cayfield campus on January 20th, 2024. I have chosen to pursue my bachelor's degree in international business with Spanish, and so far it has been a very informative experience. It has allowed me to acclimate myself to the culture, people, and teaching at UWI Cayfield. My journey until now has not been without its trials. However, through diligence and perseverance, I have overcome them. I am now in my 2nd semester of my 1st year, and I will be continuing on to my 2nd year at UWI Cayfield. I hope to graduate and earn my degree in international business with Spanish, and additionally, I would like to have some mastery over my language at the end of this program, of which this scholarship has granted me access. I am incredibly grateful for this opportunity to pursue my education without any worry, and I am grateful for the path it has paved for me to enter into the job sector here in Barbados. In the future, I hope to enter into the tourism industry and contribute positively towards Barbados' tourism product. the sector which has propelled Barbados towards a global stage. To conclude, I would like to thank all members here for their dedication and attention that has had an enormous impact on myself and all other scholarship awardees. I thank you.
Thank you, Emily. And I would like to ask this very gracious audience to again, let's congratulate these 4 young people. This is quite an achievement, and I'm very proud of them. Proud of the way they've all delivered their speeches this afternoon. I really need to congratulate you. And we look forward to hearing lots of great things about you and your contributions to the rest of Barbados. As we near the close of this special occasion, we wish to thank all of you who made today's event possible, our supporters, our dignitaries, families, and of course, our incredible awardees. To formally offer thanks on our behalf, please welcome, and I'm going to give you all his titles, past president, vice president of the Rotary Club of Barbados West, and member of the scholarship committee, Mr. Horace Cobham.
Protocol having already been well established. Good afternoon, everyone. It is really a pleasure to be here and to see you in the audience. First of all, let me thank Minister Sandra Husbands for being here this evening. Our club has been in the scholarship business, you heard, for 20 plus years. And we've always had the support of the ministry. And it is always a pleasure when the minister herself or himself spend the time with us and learn about the success of this particular scholarship. So we are extremely pleased to have you here this evening. We thank you for your supportive comments to Rotary West and this scholarship. But more in particular, we thank you for your encouragement to our young scholars who I'm sure will take from this evening your support and your guidance and best wishes. So thank you very much for being here. I can ensure that we will await keenly the excitement that you share relative to the education transformation that is on the cards, because it will mean a tremendous amount for the future of education and educational development in Barbados. So thank you for that. Your passion certainly was palpable over that particular aspect, and we will keenly await its impact. Thank you very much for being here this afternoon. Thank you also to the Ministry of Education for the support that you've given us in executing this whole process. The ministry handled all of the logistics with the schools and the applications. It's no small feat. And I would tell you that oftentimes when we get here to do the interviews, there's nothing else that we require. We usually have all that we need. And I want to thank Ms. Tracy Squires-Clark for your unwavering support and dedication to this process. Thank you very much for that as well. Thank you to the scholarship awardees. I know it's been a trying process to come to an event. You know what you want, but you're not sure you can deliver to be successful. The fact that you are an awardee means that you were successful in achieving what you intended. You certainly deserve it, and I'm keen to hear of your success going forward. I think today you heard of the successes of previous scholarship winners. The scholarship is just simply the entrance fee. The rest is up to you. And we would encourage you to continue to succeed in your education, because is a stepping stone to your future and the future of supporting yourself and your family. So best wishes to you as well. To the media, I want to thank you for being here this evening to be able to tell this story. It's a very important story in the life of our scholarship. So we want to thank you for being here. To our lead in our scholarship committee, Ms. Marcia Cyrus, this is something that she is near dear to her heart. And even though she threatens many times to give up the lead role, somehow she ends up being in the lead role. So I think she's here to say, but I want to thank her for that, because she keeps tabs with the students in particular. She tries to learn of their challenges, if any. She certainly tries to understand how they're performing and how they're doing in classes and so on. And that's a passion that I think is here to stay. So thank you, Marcia, for your work with the Scholarship Committee. And to all other members of the ministry that is here this evening, I want to thank you for being part of this process. We in Rotary West try to serve our community as best as we can, certainly the less fortunate. And we have to depend on institutions like the ministry to help us execute that mandate. So I want to thank all of the people in the ministry who have ever supported us and who continue to support us in this process. Thank you very much for being here this evening, and thank you for your support. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice President Harris. So on behalf of the Ministry of Education and the Scholarship Committee, thank you once again for being part of this uplifting celebration. We look forward to seeing even greater accomplishments from our scholars in the future. Now it's all over. Please join us for refreshments.